Shall I start, sir?
Yes. Whether my voice is audible, Prakash?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, Muthuswamy, sir, are you there?
Check with Muthuswamy also.
He is an online, sir, but he is not responding. Just minute, sir. He is not responding. Just minute, sir.
But his mic may be muted condition.
So, Muthuswamy, sir, you can unmute, sir. Muthuswamy, sir, are you there? Okay. Unmute. Thank you. So,
good morning, Muthuswamy. Morning, sir. Good morning to all.
Sir, Armu, sir. Sir, mute பண்ண முடியுமா Armu, sir?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Start பண்ணலாம், sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, all of you. Very good morning to all of you, and warm greetings on behalf of management, principal, Department of Mechanical Engineering, and the faculty of TCE. So today we have a chief case for this webinar session of Pillars of Toyota Production System (TPS). The live case studies is Mr. N. Muthuswamy, PMS, Ashok Leyland Corporate, Chennai. It gives immense pleasure in warm welcoming our chief guest. So he is going to share his ideas in this session. Thank you, sir. Today, chief guest Mr. N. Muthuswamy is very proficient in many industrial parties. I can proudly say he is one of our prestigious alumni. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our head of Department of Engineering, Dr. Chappling, sir. Then I would like to give warm welcome to all faculty members, students of our TCE for this wonderful webinar. So once again, I extend my hearty welcome to all of you for this webinar session, and thank you, everybody. Small request for all the participants: kindly switch off your mic as well as webcam. If you have any clarification, you just type in chat box. So now I invite our head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. K. Chappling, sir, to give felicitation address. So over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Prakash. Very good morning to everyone. Especially the special thanks to Mr. Muthuswamy, who, when we are asking to spend his time for this webinar, he instantaneously accepted. Thank you, Muthuswamy.
Thank you, sir.
I wish to say a few words related with the topic. Actually, today we have chosen the Toyota Production Systems and the Pillars of Toyota Production Systems case study. Actually, it is very relevant and important topic in the globalized environment. Even though it is started between the years 1942 and 1975, it has its own maturity and development in the activity. And this Toyota production system has two main pillars. One is called just-in-time, and another one is called JIDOCO. The JIDOCO, in the sense, the intervention, automation with the intervention of human being, and the JIT, just-in-time. Actually, this just-in-time is practiced in many industry. I have witnessed one industry that is called TVS Motor Limited. Adjacent to TVS Motor Limited, Hosur, there is one industry called Thianil Summit. The Thianil Summit, they are manufacturers of the petrol tank of the all TVS vehicle. So the production will, they are the tier 1 supplier for the TVS Motor Limited, the Thianil Summit. So the Thianil Summit will do all the quality checks and all. And the petrol tank will be shifted from Thianil Summit to adjacent TVS factory with before half an hour of the production. So there is no inventory and all, because the inventory plays a major cost center. Approximately 15 to 20% sometimes it may involve the various costs related to the inventory. So the TVS Motor Limited practicing this kind of JIT concept, just-in-time concept for procuring the petrol tank from the Thianil Summit. So this is the one pillar of Toyota production system. And another one is called JIDOCO, that is automation with human intervention. Actually, if your operator is involved in operating more than one machine, if the operation is finished in one machine, the machine has to stop. and comfortably he will go to the another machine and he will attend the work. Or if any abnormality is occurs, then the machine has to stop automatically. So this is the basic concept or pillars of the just-in-production. Actually, this just-in-production concept deals with the three major event. One is called overburden, technically, or in Japan word they are called muri, and then inconsistency, that is called mura, and then waste elimination of waste. Here, elimination of waste in the sense the unwanted movement of the material, unwanted transportation, or poor quality production, and we can say the overstock and so on. So these are all the main things this TPS addresses. Actually, even though it is started in Toyota production system, now it is implemented in various continental, Asia Pacific, and then African countries, Europe and America, and some of the industry. Very large number of industry following this kind of practices, TPS practices. Name a few. That is just Textron, and then Toyota, and then Intel, John Deere, Nike, Caterpillar, Ford, and many more industries. So they have witnessed the practices and obtained the benefit through adopting this Toyota production system technology. And here with us, eminent personality who practicing the Toyota production system for their company. For example, in Ashok Leyland, Mr. Muthuchami is there. He is very experienced person. To the student of TCE, I share a few things about the Muthuchami. Mr. Muthuchami, when he was in the college, he was very studious, especially a positive attitude person. I can say he is a good example for the complete transformation. When he was in the first year, he was very shy, and he has his own incubation and so on. But when he was in final year, he is very much studious. Voluntarily, he will involve various activities, and he is very enthusiastic person and very good, highly positive, motivated person. So such a eminent personality is with us, and he will share his experience through case study. And I hope this particular webinar will be most useful for us. With this brief introduction, I am closing my talk. Now I am moving to Prakash. Prakash, thank you. Over to you. Prakash, thank you. Thank you. Over to you, Prakash.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. In between, I like to join with it. Hello, I'm Palaniyappan. In between, like to join with Dr. Chokalingam in welcoming Muthuswamy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
A very positive-minded person. We used to call us born to win.
Thank you, sir.
Warm welcome to you, Muthuswamy.
Thank you, sir.
And so many more faculties are in the line. For example, Magadevan and so on. Many people will be joined right now.
Yes, sir.
We are interested and eager to listen your talk. And as per the schedule, Prakash or Karthik has to give a brief introduction. Karthik.
Sir, are you able to hear my voice, sir?
Yes, sir. Now
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Now I invite Karthik, Ashwin sir, the organizer of this webinar, to introduce chief guest. So over to you, sir. Karthik, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning to one and all present here. I am happy to welcome N. Muthuswamy sir for this webinar. So I am going to introduce about N. Muthuswamy sir. N. Muthuswamy sir completed his BE Mechanical Engineering in our college, and then sir completed Diploma in Production Engineering THIAGARAJAR Polytechnic College with 97.50%. Sir now is working in Ashok Leyland, Senior Manager Quality Management System from last 8 years. Sir has the many career summary. Sir has a 14 years experience in total in the field of quality assurance, quality management systems, and supplier audit, QMS training, and supplier training. And sir has the certified lead auditor for ISO 9001 2000, ISO 9001 2008, ISO 9001 2015, and OSHS 18001. And also sir certified lead auditor for TSI TS 16949 2009 and IATF 16949 2016. And also sir as the certified internal auditor for ISO, so many certificates, and also sir certified Lean Six Sigma Green Belt and certified trainer and Ashok Leyland approved trainer for the QMS trainings. And importantly, sir has the approved assessor for the zero defect, zero effect maturity model under Make Indian plan. And sir done the many special projects, and one of the special project is development of visual SOP and development of world-class PFMEA in advanced methodology for Hosur plant and Patnanagar plant towards the Deming Prize. The Deming Prize is the world-class prize which will be awarded in every year. Oh, okay, sir has the many achievements. Sir implemented the IATF 16949 2016 for all Indian plants of Ashok Leyland, which was 1 in 100 IATF 16949 certification across the world level. This award implemented without any consultant involvement. This is the sir best achievements. And also sir implement the visual SOP for Hosur plants and Patnanagar plants, and world-class methodology PFMA for Hosur plant and Patnanagar plants. First OEM trainee for IAF TEF 16949 training to suppliers for conducting IATF 16949 training. And sir has the many roles and responsibilities: ISO 9001 quality system implementation, monitoring by internal audits, and many sir has the many responsibilities. With the brief introduction, I hand over session to the sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sir, with this.
Sir, hope my voice is audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible, sir. It's audible.
Yes, sir.
Sir, small request for participant: kindly switch off your mic as well as webcam. If you have any clarification, you just type it in chat box. Thank you, sir. Sir, over to you, sir. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, you just click present now option.
Oh, sir. Sir, is my voice is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear. It's clear, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, first of all, I would like to thank the management of management of THIAGARAJAR Engineering College and our HOD and my their staffs and my students. Hello?
Yeah, it's audible, sir. You can continue, sir.
Hello. Yes, sir.
It's audible, sir. No. Sir, click present now option.
Yes, sir. Already clicked, sir. One second, sir.
Yes, yes, it's came.
Sir, is the screen clear?
Yeah, it's visible, sir. It's visible. Full screen, sir. Full screen later.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir. You can continue,
sir. The same topic which we planned last 2 years before for our students, but due to unfortunate situation, I couldn't present it. It was organized by our Karthik sir, but unfortunately, it was stopped due to my external training. So this is now I am getting the opportunity for presenting you once again. We will plan some other day in a direct presentation also in our college. Sir, this topic is very, very important. Not only these automobile industries, nowadays all other industries also started practicing, because they turn on the factory in entire way. Not only the practices, profit, the moral of the employees and everything. So that's the reason it is being practiced. Our session is almost planned around 1.5 hours only. So it is very difficult to cover all these things, but I'll try to cover maximum as much as possible. But my training, this training will be having full of videos and pictures and the real case studies rather than the theoretical part. So we'll move on to next. Sir, is the screen is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's clear. It's clear, sir. You can continue,
sir. Okay, sir. The picture why the TPS has been implemented in any industries. See the picture. It was Siemens shop floor in olden days. The shop floor is to be turned into total way into make it easy to work in the shop floor by the personals and the organization become a best way. So we'll move on to one by one. So this is the initial cost calculation model for getting the profit. We'll fix the profit, we'll add a cost, we'll finalize the selling price. So now the thing is changed totally. So this is a new cost model. Selling price is already fixed by the customer. So you have to reduce the cost to get the profit. So if I want to increase the profit, I cannot increase the selling price because it is fixed by the customers. Now the cost only has to be reduced. That means the manufacturing cost. So the manufacturing cost has to be reduced by effective way. Otherwise, your profit will go down. If you want to increase the profit, you have to reduce the cost of manufacturing only. No other option. So that's the reason the Toyota production came into picture. So as we know that these are the lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing, you hope you have studied. It is a philosophy for shorten the time between the customer order to the product which is delivered to the customer. That is called as the manufacturing time. So reduce the time between the order to the delivery. That is by eliminating the waste. Waste in the sense there are 7 types of waste classified by Toyota production system. You will see one by one. If you reduce the waste, your customer order to the product shipment time will be reduced almost 30% of time. So that you can shorten the time between order to delivery. That is a concept. In lean manufacturing, as said by our Sokalim sir or HOD, there are 3 yams: Muda, Mura, Muri. So in this topic, we will mostly cover only Muda. All remaining topics we will see in later stages. So what is then non-value added activities? Non-value added activity means which are not going to support for the customer in terms of quality or in terms of money or in terms of any benefits. That is called non-value added activities. If it is not going to support for the end user, so it is called as Muda or waste or non-value added activities. So in this picture, I will run through the video. You can see what is the Muda. See, the person is working in the line. See what he is doing. He is lifting the cylinder head from one area to other area after the machining. Okay. Now second operator is putting 8 bolts and washers. Then he is lifting the part into the cylinder block. Okay. He has added value only the bolt and washers insertion. Now we can imagine what is the non-value activity or waste. Now the person is lifting from the one area to other area the part, and the person is removing the hook and is moving back to the his own area. And other person is putting 8 bolts and washers in the cylinder head. Then he is assembling into the again he is putting the hook and he is lifting and he is moving to the cylinder block and he is assembling into the cylinder block. So here the non-value added activities, the person who is moving from this location to other location is downing the part and is loading the part into bin. Then he is removing the hook. Then other person is he is going back to his original workplace. That is a Muda. Other person and other one is the person. Second person is putting the hook and he is lifting and again he is coming back to the cylinder head and he is assembling the part. So the hook clamping and unclamping and moving from one location to other location is Muda in this picture or in this video. Okay. So as we discussed, there are 7 ways defined by Toyota. In India, we used to say 9 ways, like unutilized potential, unutilized resources. But Japan, they are classified only 7 because they are using other resources effectively. One is, see, the overproduction. As sir said, The part has to be produced exactly when the vehicle is coming. No inventory is allowed. Inventory may be, overproduction is not at all allowed. These 7 types of waste, why they are classified and why it is important, that I will explain. After, this World War, after the Second World War, Hiroshima and Nagasaki was being blasted by the nuclear war. So the entire country was an economic problem. So the management of Japan decided to go for the industrial revolution is the only way for making the revenue for the country development. So as per Japan's principles, they usually say 3K. That is a Japanese word. I'll tell you in the English word. If once the management or somebody is decided to practice something, nobody is right to violate anything, including the chairman or whoever, or the president of Japan, whoever. That is the way they are practicing. Once it has been decided, everybody has to follow. No deviation permitted. If you want a deviation, you have to call for a meeting or to discuss. When they get it agreed, then it has to be practiced further way. No deviation. So they have decided that industrial revolution is the only way to make the economic development. So they started practicing this Toyota production system effectively. So one is overproduction is eliminated. So overproduction means if customer order a part or vehicle, it has to be delivered within 3 days. That is the only mantra they decided. So no overproduction. Based on the order, please proceed further. Further production deliver within 3 days. So no overproduction allowed. So that is one waste eliminated. Second one is transportation. Minimal transportation will be allowed into the any areas. If you get an order, directly transfer to the line. Either left side wheel means left side wheel, it has to go to left side of the conveyor. Right side wheel means right side of the conveyor. No in between storage or transportation or anything. Third thing is waiting. Waiting for men, waiting for material, machine waiting, idle time, everything has to stop. No waiting is allowed. Even they used to say the lunch break is only for human, not for machines. Tea break or lunch break. That is the concept being practiced. Second one is over processing. Next one is over processing. No over processing. Do it right time. Do it on time. That is the practices. No double time working allowed. So next one is motion. Motion is not at all allowed or reduce the motion. Next one is damage or defect. Third one is inventory. Inventory means it may be raw material inventory or it may be finished goods inventory or the in-between production part inventory. So these are the 7 ways they identify, they practice everything. To overcome the war production issues, they started just in time or single phase flow. To reduce the transportation or this thing, they introduced direct online feeding of the materials. To eliminate the defects, POCA system has been introduced. So to reduce the inventory, milk run system or the 2-bin system has been introduced. So like that, they have introduced so many concepts. So that's what we are going to see one by one. So see these are motion waste examples. The person not only motion waste and ergonomic condition also. He is kneeling down and he is taking the part and he is assembling. Like example, it's a brick assembly. See the improved version. So the platform has been introduced nearby to the operator. So he is just picking the part and he is assembling the part. Okay. See the benefits. Motion per brick. 18. Now it has been reduced into 5. The productivity improves 200%. Okay. One more examples. She is taking some part. She is folding and she is assembling. She is loading to other area. How many steps she is working? Assume that the operator working 8 hours. If he is moving like this, in a day he can be walked around 8 to 10 hours, 10 kilometers. That means he is doing physical practice, not as a productivity activities. That's why the motion also one of the ways they have identified. So what they did in examples, This is a Maruti Suzuki factory. The green colored line is the conveyor, moving conveyor. The operator normally used to pick the part from one area. So suppose this is the area where he is starting this station. The red color area is the end of the station for him. So within this distance, he has to finish the part which is to be assembled on the part. Okay, he has to assemble on the part. So if he is not fitted the part, the conveyor line will stop and the red lights will be glowing. So the management will be immediately notified. That is called hand-on system. So we'll explain one by one in the hand-on system also. So through hand-on system, the management will get to know where it has stopped, which line has been stopped. So he has to finish the part from this distance to this distance movement of the vehicle. So the person used to take the part and used to fit. He has to move from here to that. Okay, again he has to come back and he has to take a part, and the other vehicle will be ready in the moving conveyor. So he has to fit the part. So it's very difficult, and the motion is also identified as one of the ways. So what they did, along with the moving conveyor, there is a platform has been attached in the conveyor. So he has to stand on the platform only. He won't move anywhere. He has to stand on the platform. He used to take the part and he used to start fitting the part in the vehicle, and automatically the conveyor will move along. When conveyor is moving, the platform also will move parallelly. When it touches the trigger point where he has to end the part, then it will come down to home position automatically. So he no need to walk. See the case, 7 meters. End of the shift, almost 3.7 kilometer distance has been reduced for the moment. So this time the energy saved by the operator can be used as a Kaizen or something else, or he will be healthier. So that's the reason this has been improved. Okay, hope you can be understand. So this is a moving conveyor. The platform has been attached in the moving conveyor. When it reaches the end position, it will trigger the switch and it will automatically come to its home position. Okay, the operator may not walk any step at all. See the video. So this is one of the factory. He is assembling inside that where the sun visor is attaching. He is coming back from the vehicle and he is moving to next vehicle for doing his activities. This is the best example of motion waste eliminations being practiced in OEMs. That means car manufacturing industries. Again, once again, I will play this video. So now you can easily understand what is the motion waste, why it is important. So otherwise, you cannot deliver the vehicle within 3 days of the order to shipment time. Okay. So defects. See the defects which are damaged due to design or maybe raw material issues or some other, maybe manufacturing issues. See the defect. Why defect waste also one of the waste? Because if the part has been completed as a finished product, it may be sold into 200 rupees with the finished parts. The same part has been rejected due to dimension or material or something else. The part has to be rejected into 20 rupees, less than 20 rupees. So 180 rupees will be the cost for the company. So if the same situation runs, so defect will be flowing or defect will be scrapped as a scrap. So the cost for the manufacturing cost will be waste and the profit also getting waste. So you cannot get the profit. So that is the reason. Do it right time in the first time. Don't make any defective part. If there is any defective part, stop the line. That is called empowerment in the standard way. So empowerment is one of the best way. You can stop the line by pulling the card, which is called hand-on system. We are going to see the hand-on system in real case studies. So the operator has been empowered to stop. So immediately the expert team will rush over there and they will take care what to do. If there is any deviation, they will decide, they will approve immediately. No defective part should be allowed or produced. That is the concept. No, as a VCs, no overproduction is allowed. Either in case of overproduction or inventory, it is not allowed. See, there is overproduction. Steel coils has been stored for delivery to customers. That's why the single piece flow has been introduced. Okay. So this is a ergonomics examples. This is a German factory, German Volkswagen factory. See how the ergonomics. It's one of the 3M, as we said, Muda, Mura, Muri. See the Muri ergonomics related. How the operator is able to work on the underground of the underbody of the vehicle. If he is working on a neck tilted way, he cannot work 8 hours continuously. So the vehicle has been tilted to make it is a convenient, so that the defect also not produced, the operator also will be in happy, or he is working in a ergonomic way. See, these are the lean manufacturing tools. You can study in later time. We are covering only few cases of this thing. I'm not going to explain theoretical part. I'm going to explain only the practical part. The theoretical part you can study in the book, but practical part you cannot. So it's easy to understand with the videos. See the continuous flow. So the continuous flow means the part which is started from one end to other end. It has to now no stop or very minimal stop only allowed. If the part example in the steel coil has been opened for making a vehicle, it has to be continuously moved into next stations, and it has to be finished as a finished vehicle only. In between, very minimal case of stoppage allowed for making some kind of activities. Otherwise, it has to move further and further. No stoppage allowed. Okay. See example of single piece flow. See the raw material has been started by the operator. It has to move further station, further stations, further station. In between, see here stopped. It is for processing, not for other activities. So it has to move continuously from one end to other end as a raw material to finished product. Clear? See the examples. So this is automated robotic welding for a car. In industry, we used to call it as a white body. See the vehicle has been moved into the next station for next operations. In Maruti Suzuki, the time between the steel coil to the vehicle testing and the vehicle rollout to FC vehicle, that is 12 hours. Within 12 hours, the raw material is been made as a finished product. Okay. Sir, is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear, sir.
Okay, sir. The video is running. Hello?
Sir.
Is the video is running, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's running.
So like that, the single piece flow production activities. Okay, sir. I'll skip up and I'll move further. So this is single piece flow production activities. So each and every station, the work will be completed and moving forward for further activities. No or minimal stoppage only allowed in between. So these are the enablers for continuous flow or single piece flow, like cellular or UCA factory layout, right size flexible equipments, multi-skilled operator, quick changeover, that is SMED. Single minute exchange of dice. Actually, it's a single digits of minutes, but it's SMED. So this is cellular manufacturing layout. See the person is taking care of 4 machines at a time. So his load, the work will be is loading to the machines only, loading, unloading. So he is loading one part and he is moving to other machine for unloading, and the part which is finished is being loaded to other machine. Then the finished part from this machine will be loaded to other machine. Like that, this is the cellular manufacturing activities. So next one is cellular manufacturing. This is an examples. See, the raw material is being finished like this. An operator for multi machines. Raw material will be taken and finished parts will be finished in the end of the line without stoppages. So next one is a Kanban. Kanban system is being used for giving the signal to start the production or start the raw material from supplier end. So this is a simple way. Simple signs used for trigger the materials or part according to the user requirement. No inventory is allowed. So these are definitions. Kanban examples, it may be a card or light signal or exchange of container or empty space or floor making, shelves, etc. Examples. So there is a 2-bin system. If the first bin is been finished for the production or the material has been taken for the production, the second bin will give you the signal for supplier or the further machines for start of production. So no inventory is allowed. Only the 2 bin will be there for the productions. These are container examples, or there is one per space. So if the part in the space is taken out, so the material will be start producing from the supplier end. The signal will be going to the supplier. See the examples in supermarket. If the material is consumed, if the material is reaching in a minimum stock level, immediately the signal will go to supplier for replacing the parts. Or when you're scanning the computer barcodes, it will automatically count the minimum stock level. If minimum stock level reached, so the signal will go to supplier for replacing the parts. Similarly, the Kanban system has been introduced. So the example of Kanban card. What is the part number? What is the model is going to be used? When it is being produced? What is the part? And other thing will be there. Okay. So customer is giving order. So immediately the part will be finished, shipped to the customer. So when finished goods, which is minimal, will be shipped to customer, means immediately the signal will goes to the final assembly for start producing the part. So from the final assembly, the signal goes to sub assembly. Similarly for suppliers. So supplier will start producing the part. Okay. So this is process flow. So one more concept is fax span. Fax span means the fax for the next supply of material for supplier will be sent from the shop floor. This has been introduced by Honeywell. Okay. So next one is single minute exchange of dice. Like our formula race on cars, tires or wheel changes. It has to be one production to other production. The setup has to be changed so that no inventory or very minimal inventory is maintained in the organization. So based on the order, customer order, the model or the part has to be changed very quickly. So like this. Formula race on cars, immediately they will change the tire and the vehicle will be moving for the race. So this is a part. Okay, this is tool or die. So immediately this has to be replaced and the material, the machine has to run for the next set of productions. So this there are two steps. One is online task and offline task. Offline task you can take any time, but in online task you have to complete within 10 minutes of the activities. Like mean from 1 minute 0 minutes to 9 minutes. That's called single digits of minutes of exchange of dice. SMED, single minute exchange of dice. It's actually single digits of minutes, 0 to 9 minutes. This is tool or die changing for next model of production. If you remove the set time elimination, you can save 30% of time on the machine running time. So these are the some breakups why the total setup time has been getting increased. So 20% of time is being used for gathering necessary items, 10% of time for exchanging the parts, 20% of time for positioning the parts, then making final adjustment. So 45% of the time is being used for making final adjustment. So this gathering necessary item can be eliminated, and exchanging part you can do it minimal, and positioning the part also you can reduce the time, and the readjustment also you can reduce. So what they did, they will take an online clipping, online video, the entire activities. They will see what are the activities which are essential. Then essential activities, they will classify which are the activities to be done on the line while stopping the machine, which are the activities to be started in offline activities. So like that they will decide. Then offline activity will be done in a separately, in a parallel way. Online activity will be stopped the machine and it has to be done within 0 to 9 minutes. This is a concept being used as a SMED. For that, there are facilitation methods. I will skip out the theoretical part. See, this is a part being loaded on the fixer. The clamp, see that just click type only. Just move it and lock it, not by bolt and nuts. So easy way of tightening the part. So these are the tools or accessories for easy typing. Like instead of bolt and nut, use the handle type, so that the knob type can be easily tightened, or with washers. Okay, so that you can minimize the time for uploading the washers. So this is C type or quick clamping method. So once this part is loaded, just move the plate so that you will get into the locking position. Then you tighten the bolt. Just remove the bolt, then move the plate in the other direction. Then you can unload the part. If part is loaded, again move the rectangle clamp and tighten the bolt and washer. That's all. So it's a easy way. This is slatted type. Just remove the bolt, move the plate, then unload the part. Similarly, loading the part. This is hinge type, eye bolt type. So remove the bolt, move the plate in the other direction, unload the part from here. So these are the simple examples. Like instead of bolt and nut type, have some handle type, C type washer, or this kind of bolts, so that you can remove the bolt from here and move it to here. Okay. So this is the clamping types. Easy clamps, like spring type. So here, please press and remove the, sorry. Here, please press and open the clamp. Then if you leave out the clamp, then it will be automatically locked down. See, this is C type or taper kind of thread. Tap, change, just tilt it and move out. So this is adapter type, spring collar type. So just press it, one press, it will hold the part. This is being used in CNC machines for loading the component in an easy way. So see that first picture, there are fasteners or there is some tools which are there in the boxes. So how to identify 8 to 10 ring spanner? It's very difficult. So that the method has been replaced into the identification method. See, now there is a board has been arranged, so you can easily identify where the part, where the screw or the spring panel is available. Okay. High storage area, model wise identification. No need to search. So searching time has been eliminated. Color coded with the model wise. See, there is quick change type splinters. So there is already preset things are already available. So no need to do it setting each and every time. Just take it whichever you want, then assemble into the machines. So this setting will be done as a parallelly by the other operators. So these are pre-setting fixtures. As per the model, you can select and you set the tools. Okay. This is a old tool removed, tool change, mounted on a presetters. This is a easy concept. So tool mounted on the machine, final adjustment, height adjustment into the machines. So no need to each and every part has to be removed. Only pre-set up tools will be there. Just take out the pre-set up part and assemble into the folder, then fix it into machine with the final minimal adjustments. Example, this is a model wise cage has been used. This is a cage, so for various different parts. So there is a pre-set up tool. Pre-set up height gauges are assembled so that based on the relevant model, you select and set the spacer so that your time between the inspection will be reduced. Similarly, before and after, no adjustable adapter use, now adjustable adapter use. Just put it and press it once again. That's all. No need to remove all the parts. This is again, there is a part. See that there are some pins are used for loading into exact location instead of manual way. In this case, in the cylinder block, the bolts and washer has been separately assembled. Now it has been removed. See, the washer has been assembled in the part itself. Now the washer assembly activity itself eliminated. Other one is nowadays the threaded portion has to be applied some lubrication. So the lubrication is already lubricated parts are already there. So that part will be used instead of making lubrications. This is SMED video. Just I will run through the video. It's a 3-4 minutes video only. The operator is removing the clamp. He is downing the die. It's a press tool. So the die has to be changed for next model of productions. Just removing the connections. Sorry. See, the die has been shifted to other direction with the tool changer. Is cleaning the new die, just for cleaning the dust on the part under the die. Sorry. Now he is pushing. Automatic type also there and manual type also there. Based on the cost, so they will be selecting the mechanisms. That's all. So now we will do the final adjustment. I will put one more video how the other directions the die has been moved out. See, it's automated type, fully automated type. the die has been moved out from the machine to the just adjusting conveyor. This is a press tool. So from other side, similarly, the new die will be loaded into the press tool. Now the entire setup is moving away from the machines. So after moving this die, it will be moved into the die storage area. The next model will be loaded into the die exchanger for next set of productions. So it is parallel activity. So the time between the first setup to next setup changes is setup changes 0 to 9 minutes. That is called a single minute exchange of dies. Okay. Next topic what we are moving is Kaizen. Gai means change or modify. Gen means for betterment. So Kaizen, Gai means change, Gen means change for the betterments. So that's why the margins Gen has been introduced. From 800 model, Gen has been introduced. That is improved model. That's why the name has been put it as a margin Gen. This is a way of writing Kaizen in Japanese. So, Kaizen means continual improvement in English. Kaizen is the Japanese word. So it's a continual improvement. So continual improvement means step-by-step improvement without affecting the objective of the activities. Like in supermarket, the basket which you are using for part lifting from one end to other end, or whatever the part we are moving from one end to other end. See the improvement. Wheel-based trolley has been introduced. So the objective is to carry the materials. So it is meeting. So wheel has been introduced to reduce the effort per movement of the tray or pin. Now in biggest malls, now they are introducing the motorized trolley kind of thing, so that one end to other end the material, the customer can move the material. Like in Gurgaon area in nearby Delhi, there is a mall called as Ambience Mall. Almost 1.5 kilometers distance of this mall. Such a biggest malls, they are using this kind of motorized trolley. So this is called continual improvement. Step by step activities without affecting the objectives. That is called as continual improvement. Okay. So this is a Kaizen cycle. Identify the waste, plan for a countermeasure, make the changes, verify the changes, measure the result, make this is a standard, then celebrate. Again, do it for continual improvement, further more improvements. Like that, this is a Kaizen change cycle. So there are three types of Kaizens. One is operator level. It will be very plenty, and it can be day-to-day activities improvements. So one is middle management level. Another one is top management level. The top management level may be very few. It may require some investments and technology. But middle management level will be in the somewhat better cases, but without highest investment or technology movements. Some of the examples. See that in machining, there are two types of spindle drilling has been used. Now it has been combined into single drill, so that one drilling activities has been eliminated. Within one drill, you can put two type of drill, two different size of drill. See, this is one more thing. See, this is part being used for lifting, entering the person into the vehicle, like a step. Okay, it has one sprocket, two type of this thing, wire rope, and another one is a sprocket. So one person has given an idea saying that, sir, why cannot you make it as a fixed one instead of threaded type, instead of the spiral this thing. So this is costly. So this has been removed out. So the objective is to enter into the cabin only, the objective. So it is not disturbed. So the cost saving per the vehicle is 500 rupees per vehicle. You can imagine how much cost saving for an organization. Not only cost, it can be safety improvement, it can be quality improvement or anything. See, this is one more thing. After the part, the compressed air has been blown by the operator manually. This has been improved as automatic air blowing. When the part has been ejected, immediately the air flow will be passed so that the burrs or dust which are there in the die will be removed out. It is one more thing. After the component manufacturing, the person is to measure by manually. Now he has to put on the automatic gauges. It will sense if the dimension is okay. The sensor will give you the signal to the machine to start. If the dimension is not okay, the machine will give the signal. The sensor will give you the signal to stop the machine. So the supervisor has to come and reset the machine for the correctivations. Okay. Similarly, there is a part which are loaded in the CNC. So it may touch on the end part or not if we don't know. So that there is a spring stopper introduced in the machine itself, so that the stopper will automatically come and press the part to ensure that it is butting on the bottom part of the part. Otherwise, so dimension will be going as a wrong. So to avoid that, there is an automated spring color type is being used. See that operator used to cool down the part, which is used for cold type purging, which is the part is in heat condition. So he is blowing the air for cooling the part and for dimensional measurements. So this has been improved by coolant type. So the tray has been introduced. So now they have to take into the part and tip it into the coolant only. So immediately it will get done cool. So you can check the part and you can start the producing. So actually this chemical, it is not a chemical, it's a coolant base, so it is not affecting the property of the part. So this is a video, simple video. This is a video of the tire spare wheel loading into the vehicle. Oh. Okay. The vehicle is moving in the conveyor. The vehicle is moving in a continuously moving a conveyor. So the part is been loaded. So this is called as a management Kaizen, which may require high cost and technology. So this is one more thing. After the part fasteners or screws has been tightened, to ensure that it is tightened or not, there is a marker used by bend marker. Now it has been changed into auto marker. See, now the person is tightening the bolt. Immediately mark. So you can see the blue mark. The mark special type of ink has been used for marking while tightening itself, so that the marking activity can be eliminated. So see that there is a pin used for storing the parts. It is a collapsible, so that you can reduce the space for storage and easy to transport the empty bins. After the part has been unloaded, the tray has to be moved to the supplier. So with these improvements, you can load 5 lorries of the bins into 1 lorry. So this is again packing materials. Open. Okay. So this is the after collapsing. So this is the loading part. So this way you can reduce the space and the transportation method. See this one more guidance. So now he is assembling the piston ring. This simple method. Okay. So this is a simple guidance done by the operators. See, one more thing. It's a middle management Kaizen. See, the person is tightening the bolt. Just he is pressing, the bolt will be enter into the engines. So the tool is this feeder. Some of the improvements. Karakuri means without power, use the natural things for loading the parts, moving the parts. Without electricity power, the part has been moved. This is an example of middle management Kaizens. Okay. So we'll move on to next topic. So now I am going to explain what you mean by quality. So quality and customer you cannot separate. So with quality only you can make as a customers. Without quality, no customers. So in terms of mathematically, the quality is being expressed as Q is equal to P by E. If customer expectation is getting increased, even with the same performance, your quality level will be decreased. Like our use of fan, you may be seen, it is a good performance, but customer expectations keep on increasing. Nowadays, use of fan, the black color fan was not at all available, nobody is using, but even to good quality. So you have to meet the customer expectation, then only you can maintain the quality or improve the quality. So what do you mean by quality? Quality means there are so many definitions which we know. So I'm not going to explain this thing, but see the fitness for use, right part for the customers or what customer is expecting like that. So these are the dimensions of quality. Like what are the features available? In recent days, you can see mobile is having so many features. So that is one thing. Performance, how it is performing without stopping or without any disturbance or malfunctionings. Then perceived quality. What do you mean by perceived quality means? It's an appearance like scooty paper. There are different colors in pink color, blue colors to attract the ladies. That is the perceived quality. Aesthetic, appearance wise. Then serviceability. Suppose as I'm working in Osor. So if I'm buying a Apple phone, I don't have the serviceability in Osor. I have to go to the Forum Mall in Bangalore only. So serviceability also one of the questionable. Durability, how it is reliable, like Chinese product. Conformance, how it is confirming for the designer intention, what purpose it has been intended and how it is working. So the next one is reliability, how long, like warranty. Okay, these are the 8 dimensions of quality. I'm moving to next. So absence of quality, see this. The person is getting the Olympic medal, first place in the medal. While receiving the medal, it has been broken off. So this is the absence of quality. Okay, so that's why defect prevention is very, very important. If the see this triangle 110 100, if the defect has been captured on the manufacturing or design stage itself, the cost of rectifying the defect will be one time, not a percentage, it's a one time. The same thing has been shifted to the same defect has been captured at production line. The cost of rectifying will be 10 times, like repairing the part or setup changes and other thing. So scrapping the part, doing redesign and other thing. If the same thing is gone into market, so cost will be 100 times. Why? We have to pay the penalty to the customer, government, and we have to replace the part in free of cost. Then redesigning, retesting, remanufacturing, die, tool modification, everything. So 100 times. Is it in India? There is a recall policy. When the defective vehicle has been shipped to customer, it has to be notified by the makers through the government, and the part has been replaced with free of cost. That is important. In 2012, the policy has been introduced by SIAM, Society of Indian Automotive Manufacturers. So that's why the data from 2012. In the 2012 itself, almost 1,37,000 vehicle has been recalled. This is the year-wise data. This is the number of vehicle has been recalled by the makers. Okay. So number of recalls. This is car covered in terms of thousands, 10,000s. See in Ford, almost 3,25,000 vehicle has been recalled. Similarly, for Ford two-wheeler up to 2015, this figure is from 2015. So two-wheeler, Yamaha and Honda has been recalled because the defective part has been gone into market. See that on 2015, 2016 May, there are so many recalls. Honda has been recalled highest because the airbag faulty, Takada airbag, while small heat or in jerk, the airbag itself exploded. So which has created number of accidents, so many accidents, so that the Honda has been recalled. All the OEM has been started recalling the defective airbags. So it is across globe, almost 80 million vehicle has been recalled because there was a change in the propellant used in the airbag. It is not properly validated, so it is creating some issues. So many vehicle, 80 million vehicle has been recalled. Still the recall is going on across the world. That Apple iPhone has been recalled for battery bend issue. Audi recalls, brake system flaw. Toyota find this is the airbag issue, which was recalled delay. So US government has imposed a penalty for delaying the recall of the 17.35 million US dollars. This is the recall details. There is a pedal related issues. Okay. I'm going to furthermore. Mitsubishi recalled for faulty deforested headlights. Toyota Nissan. This is initial recall of the airbag. Then it is gone to 33 million. Then it is 80 million almost now. Okay. Sorry, there is a video.
One of the most important ways to realize our vision of becoming the power base for sustainable growth and development is to embrace, integrate, and entrench quality in all phases of our project lifecycle.
Engines throttling up, 3 engines now at 104%. Challenger, go and throttle up. Looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
Nancy and I have been to the core of the tragedy with the shuttle challenge. This is truly a national loss.
One second, just I pass it. I will continue. 1 second. Sorry.
One of the most important ways to realize
Sorry.
the vision of becoming
I'm deeply sorry for any accident that Toyota drivers have experienced.
This was a floor mat issue.
they potentially have the best answers, so I know whose ass to kick.
Okay. Why quality is important? If something quality defect problem, what will happen? So this is explained in the video very clearly. Okay, we'll move on to next. So why defect prevention is important? If pass to customer, this is the result. See one more. I'm going to present what happened in the vehicle industries. So this is emission issues. Due to these emission issues, Volkswagen has been recalled so many vehicles. Okay. So this is quid when it was launched. Immediately when it was launched, within few months there was a recall. Fuel hose clip is coming out. So there is a potential problem for the fire. So this vehicle has been recalled for fitting the fuel hose clip newly. penal quit. Again, this is second time recalled. Okay, schedule appointment. So again, this is a issue. Jeep Canvas, it was launched on 2012, 2018 itself. And end of the 2018, this has been because to lose business maybe have eventually fallen undetected into small number of airbag. Again, this is airbag issues. This is a warning. I have taken the photograph at Bangalore airport. We know that Samsung Galaxy Note 7 has been fired while putting into charger. So after this issue, Bangalore airport has put into display of this thing. See that due to safety reasons, Samsung Galaxy Note 7 mobile phone is been prohibited to be carried in checked-in baggages. Checked-in baggage means while in hand. Passengers are also advised not to turn them on or charge them on board in the aircraft. This is a warning given by the Bangalore authorities. See the brand image. See the video. What happened while charging? This way, quality is very, very important. If it is gone to customer, the cost of rectifying will be 100 times. When the issue was noticed, that time Samsung was making competition, tough competition to Apple. So now the brand image has been gone down. Okay. So what is the solution for the problems? So one more thing before going to the solution, those who are having your own car, please go into SIAM website, SIAM, Society of Indian Automotive Manufacturer .org.in. Check either your vehicle VIN number is having any recall or not, because Indian OEMs, many OEMs are started recalling with the notification. You may not receive the notification. Please check it into the website, which is officially noticed by SIAM on behalf of Indian government. Okay, so now we are moving to the what is the solution for the defective parts. One is barcode has been introduced and the part which are fitted in the vehicle. So the part and the vehicle number, the part number and the vehicle number has been merged, so that the part, if the part is having any issues, it can be immediately notified whether the vehicle has been fitted in this defective part. It will be helpful for the identifying the recall and the vehicles. So this is mandatory by Government of India. So this is a barcode. Not only barcode, engraving on the parts. If you read the engraving by special scanner, you can identify what is the part number, when it was made, who is the supplier, how many part has been made along with these batch numbers. Everything you can notify. So that which vehicle has been fitted, the part has been fitted, that you can identify. Then you can recall the part immediately and easily. Otherwise, as we seen in the case, Toyota recall delay. So the government may impose the penalties. To avoid this, this is mandatory. This is a process of barcoding. While supplier making the part itself, they will make the barcode and they will either impose or fitted in the bracket or in the bins. Then this will be loaded into the OEMs. While loading the vehicle part into the vehicle, the barcode sticker will be scanned and it will be integrated with the vehicle chassis number, so that if the part is having any issues, you can read the barcode, you can identify which vehicle or how many vehicles this defective part has been fitted. So now for that, the Japanese concept of prevention of defect is Pokaeki. He is a Shio Shinko. This person has been introduced the concept while visiting the one of the factory in Japan. Okay, so POCO means inadvertent mistake. Inadvertent mistake means I know this activity has to be done this way, but I am by mistake or I unknowingly I am doing the mistake. Suppose examples. See this? In the right color, there is a different colors: red, blue, orange, purple. There is a letters, right? Instead of reading the letters, it has to be read the colors. Suppose this should be read as a orange. This should be read as a green. Okay, see here we have to read as a blue color, orange color, green color, yellow color. Again, this is a purple, orange. This is green color. This should be as a yellow color. This is blue color. Sorry, purple color. So like that, you have to read the color of the text, not the letter of the text. Okay. So this is, we know what to do, but we are making mistake inadvertently. That's why the Pocoyoki system has been introduced. See, this is the gear assembly of the fire engine firing. Okay. See that, are you able to see the AA matching? In the biggest wheel, there are AA, double A is there. In the other wheel, small A is there in the small wheel. So this single A has to assemble in between these two A. Otherwise, the engine firing time will change. It will reflect into the engine performance. Okay. This is known by the operators. Similarly, B and B. So operator, by mistake, you know how to fix, But by mistake, if we fix this like this, one teeth has been shifted so that the AA has been misaligned. So the engine performance totally it will vary and it will hit on the engine testing. So to avoid that, Pocoyoki concept has been introduced. And when he is visiting the consultancy of the some country, it has been introduced. So I'm skipping, going for any examples. These are the home Pocoyokis. Okay, in our laptops, or when you are using for the chargers. See the cooker, the whistle is been allowed. If there is a safety issues, the safety valve will open automatically. There is a safety valve. Each and every cooker, there is a safety valve will be there. If something went wrong in the whistle, to remove the exhaust pressure, the safety valve will automatically open. That is called a defect prevention in day-to-day activities. See this. These are day-to-day examples. Charger. You cannot insert the charger into the ulta way. Similarly, this is charging laptop cables. And are you able to insert your SIM into the wrong way? So it is not at all possible, because the groove which are there in the mobile has to match the groove in the SIM card so that it will work. Otherwise, the SIM card may not work. So that is the reason it's been given the slat. This is called a design Pocoyoki. It is design during design itself. It is planned. See that this type of screw can be slipped while using the part or while tightening. So this is the slatted type of screws. So to avoid this skitting, so that nearby part may not damage. See that example. This is cardless wrench, CLW. We used to say CLW, cardless wrench. So the wrench which is used for tightening will give you the signal to the proxy. If suppose I have to tighten 8 bolts of the tire, because tire mounting is one of the important. See here he is doing the seat belt assembly tightening. If the signal, if that while clicking this, while tightening, there's a click sound will be there. The click sound will be sensed by the sensor and it will give the signal to this taxi. So if the count is being 0, then only the vehicle will move further stations. Otherwise, the vehicle will be stopped. The conveyor will be stopped further movements. So this is, you can ensure that all the bolts has been tightened. If suppose 4 bolt means initially it will be 4. While tightening, it will come down to 1 by 1 reduce. If it is being 0, then only the vehicle will be moving from the particular destination to next destination for further part put. This is a coupler kind of things which is used in the governor of the speed limiting device. As per Indian government, the heavy vehicles which are carrying the petroleum and other chemicals, etc., it has to go up to 60 kilometers per hour only. More than 60 kilometers is not allowed. So this is a device being used for controlling that. So this device has 2 type of wiring. This wiring has to be connected to the other part so that the speed can be controlled. If the wire, 4 kind of wire will be there, this kind of wire is being joined in a wrongly means this system may not work. So to reduce this, the 4 kind of wire into the mating part as well as the female part is having coupler, similar kind of coupler in different size. So this small size has to be assembled small size only. The bigger size will be assembled into bigger size only. So this is design POCA case. This is manufacturing POCA key. The part which is to be loaded in the jaw is to be right part, right way. Otherwise, other area which is non-required to machine will be machined, so that this part may be getting rejected. See, there is a pin kind of introduced, so that right way only you can assemble. Wrong way you cannot assemble. Similarly for the fixers, there is extra pin. That pin will take care of it. These are some examples of for inspection. This is a good part. It will pass out. Suppose unmachined part which are going for next stage. See, it is being blacked up because the extra groove will take care of like that. This is small ideas. So this is light triggering. So light will glow. Next one is the light will glow if the wrong part being detected. See, this is the wrong part. So it's touching the needle. So it is immediately giving the light signals to take out the part from the conveyor. Similarly, this is the wrong part. The cage has been assembled. If the good part is there, it will flow automatically. Otherwise, it will stop. See, in this case, there are different type of pistons being used for model wise. For the pistons, there is some other mating part cam box has to be identified for similar models. This is a boss model. For this is a cam box. This is other model. This is a cam box. There is a 4-bin type of cam box. This is 2-bin type. Another one is CNG type. CNG type, there is no bins. So operator has to select the part accordingly. As an operator, how to remember this thing? Even you may be putting this kind of SOP in a video visual form, but operator may not select the part rightly. So that is why, see that this is called pika pika. Pika pika means right part selection or pick to light. Okay, when the conveyor is entering into the operator area, it will sense the vehicle number. Automatically the part will glow. Which part I have to take? The light will glow. Okay, nearby the bin. So the operator has to take the right part from the bin only. If I am taking from other bin, the light will stop and the conveyor also will stop. So light will be glowing, but the conveyor will be stopping. Okay, like that the light will be glowing. I'll give you a video. See that video, how the part. The operator may not remember what part or what sequence has to be assembled. The light will give you the guidance. See that light, green color light is glowing. So this is the first part as an operator I have to take. See the video. This is kind of assembly. So he is taking the past part and he is touching the needle. So immediately next part is glowing. While taking out the part only, other bin is opening for taking the part. See the green color light is glowing. Again, there is a possibility of mistake. How many part has to be picked? Example, suppose 2 part, I may be taking 1 part. That is a human error again. That need to be taken care. This is a disadvantage of some automations or some kind of this technologies. So he is touching the part. So this light is glowing and this is giving signal to the other part which is to be taken next step. This is called pika pika, pick to light. So operator may not remember that which part has to be taken next. What is the sequence to be followed? Some of the things, the display will be there as a count, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part like that. If number of parts is more than 1. Okay, we will move to next. See that this is the oil pan, assembly of cylinder engine. So this oil pan bolts to be tightened in a very different sequence. The sequence has to be followed, otherwise engine oil will get leakage. So it may get problem in the vehicle performance. See that. So this is a finished part. So now operator is going to assemble the one more part. Now the operator is going to assemble the similar oil pan in the next cylinder block. So the sequence has to be followed. If the wrong sequence is followed by the operator, the gun movement is not at all allowed. See the video. He is putting the guide. Now he is inserting the oil pan. Now removing the guide. He is putting the bolt for tightening. The sequence has to be followed. If he is going to wrong sequence, the light will glow as a wrong. It cannot be allowed. See the green color, the blue color. See the wrong sequence. It is not tightened and giving warning. If going in the right sequence, the blue color line will be passing and it's accepting. See? Blue is see wrong sequence. Around 16 bolt to be assembled. See the sequence to be followed. This is a sequence to be followed. Almost 18 bolt has to be assembled. Okay. Now he is assembling the accessory part for lifting the engines. This is one more thing in this flywheel assembly. The customer complaint is that loose fastener has been fall down while tightening. When it gone to the testing, it has totally broken out the engine. So to avoid this loose fasteners fall down, they have introduced the screws dispensing machines. So the operator has to take out these 3 screws only for assembly. If these 3 screw has been assembled on the particular part, then only this signal will be going to the machine for giving 3 more fasteners. So it's a screw dispensing machines. The signal has been interlocked. So you cannot take any extra part. If there is a part fallen inside the flywheel, that part has to be taken and that same part, this same screw has to be assembled. Otherwise, you cannot get extra screws. See the video. These are the 3 screws. This is a flywheel assembly. There are 2 guns. This gun has to be assembled, started first. This is second. When I am starting this, it may not work out. See, the person is putting some screw in the other direction. This has to work, but if I am operating this may not operate. That is the interlock. After this activity is completing, then only the second gun will work. So this is one side. Other side only the part has been fall down. If the part has been fall down, it cannot taken out. So now he is assembling the flywheel. Flywheel gear, which is going to be marked. See, he is taking the part. He is putting all the 3 screws. If the bolt has been fall down in this stage, it will create an customer issues, or while testing it will go out. See, now 3 is giving, now signal is giving. Now see that the screw is dispensing. Only 3 screws. See? Is taking out the part, is tightening the part. After the activity completion, signal is giving to the machine. It will dispense the 3 more screws after the activity completion only. Two signal, that's the third signal. Now see the part which is dispensing. So now the machine, without part, the machine also won't run. So this is the automation type. Pocoic is the bolts which are tightened for the tire assembly. So the sequence has to be followed. So this is nut runner. It will tighten all the bolts at a time. So this is called a nut runner assembly. This is also automation type. In the Pocoic type, there are 5 principles and 13 sub principles being used to avoid the human errors. This is one more type, automation. So now this we know. Instead of manual counting, automatic counting. Support. This is support type, support system type. So this is a blank. We can road it wrong way also. Instead of this way, this also possible. So to avoid this, there are some support block has been used so that nobody can load the part in a wrong way. So this is sensors which sense the part operation completion. Then only the sensor will give you the signal to move the stopper. See, there is a stopper. This kind of stopper will open only the signal given by the conveyor from the particular machine. After operation completion, this sensor will give you signals to this stopper so that the stopper will open, so that the part will be moving for the next stations. Like this. Here is stoppers. So once after operation completion, the operator has to press the cycle completion, then only the stopper will go down. This stopper as well as these stoppers. So what is hand-on system? As we seen, this is a hand-on system is a cord or rope kind of system which is being there in the production line. See that there are different types. One is this type, light giving. Okay, I will give you the examples. See that static type. This is a pulling type of cord. This is the button type. The operator presses red signal, the line will be stopping immediately. The conveyor will stop, and it will be giving the notification to the management like that. This is a pulling a card as a wire type of. This will be there in the line side. So the operator has to pull the wire. So immediately there is a notification which line, which station that vehicle has been stopped or the conveyor has been stopped. This is a fixed position. Mobile type. That there are 3 colors of lights. Green light is running means the normal production is going on. Yellow light means assistance needed. So the operator may go to washroom or other cases. So he may be asking assistance. So one person will be moving to the particular station. So replace the person or he will assist whatever that. If the red light is running means the line has been stopped. Which area, which location, which side, either left side or right side, the light will be glowing. Or what kind of assistance needed? See, line in charge, maintenance, QC, die maintenance, forklift, or coil request. So the light will be glowing according to the type of button press. So this is the machine fixed kind. As we seen in the torque wrench or the tightening cases, there are 4 kind of lights. One is green, blue, yellow, orange, or red. So green is machine is running. Blue means some assistance needed. Yellow means some kind of issues. Red means machine stopped. So this is a Denso Noida. This is a Denso and on board. See, this is a video.
One process
to the next through intelligent
About hand on
automation
cart.
and the efforts of our team.
Now the conveyor is running in normal way.
The defective part is about to move to the next process. The line is stopped. We have various devices in our processes and machines.
See, there is a rope.
One such idea is our
See that
pairing of a
rope?
call switch and handle, an electric signboard.
So he is touching the rope. Immediately the light will go. See, there are different stations. So in 26 stations, the operator has pulled down the assistant or rope.
And pulls the call switch beside the production line. A chime sounds, and the number 26 on the handle lights up in yellow to inform the team leader that there's a problem at number 26 workstation. The team leader proceeds immediately to the site to investigate the situation and provide assistance. If the problem is solved within the
so it is accepted. So he is again clicking, pulling the rope, so the light will go off.
Letting all production workers know that the line is returned to normal. If the abnormality cannot be corrected within the prescribed section of the line, it automatically stops. The ongoing light then changes to red. In this way, the colors of Andon's lights let everyone know the condition of the production line at a glance. Pokayoke, or fail-safe devices, also prevent the manufacture of poor quality products. The line is designed with machines to automatically detect an abnormality and send a trouble signal that stops the line if the problem is not solved within the prescribed section. For example, a color-coded pole-shaped light is connected to an impact wrench. This light shows whether or not the correct force is being applied by the wrench in tightening a bolt. A blue light goes on when a worker starts tightening a bolt. When the worker finishes tightening the bolt, the blue light changes to green. If a bolt has been tightened too loosely or has been left untightened, a buzzer sounds and a red light goes on to advise the worker of the situation. If the worker does not solve the problem indicated by the signal from the Pokayoke, the production line stops at a predetermined point. We have incorporated various devices in both our production equipment and work procedures to build quality in the products at each point and prevent defective items from going on to the next process.
Okay, hope you can understand this video. So as I said, 3K in this earlier. Kamara koteho, kimara rete dori, and kitchen do mamaro koto. So what has been decided has to be followed without question by all. That is the principle being used by the Japanese. So as I said, if it cannot be deviated by anybody, even the chairman or president, they have to follow the rule, whatever decided. That is the practices. One more thing, we are moving this problem solving. Once defect is identified, what the things. Okay, suppose good part. Okay, next part is bad part. So they called as a 3G. Gemba, Gembatsu, Genzetsu. This is again Japanese word. 3K, 3G are the Japanese word. 3M also Japanese word. Instead of taking decision at the office or AC offices, it is allowed. Actually, it is the way of problem solving. Go to the spot. See the actual things. Take the realistic decision. Don't blame the operator. That is the mantra being followed by the Japanese. It may be a fault by the machine, fault by the material, fault by method or measurement. Take the realistic situation decisions by analyzing the exact situation. Don't blame the operator. If something is wrong by the operator who has allowed to run the operator, so that is by the system flaw, not the human flaw. So we know that symptoms only we can visible and the root cause is hidden portion. So it has to be analyzed by proper tools. So these are the different techniques being used for identifying the solution by the problems. So simple problems, problem really work for solving. This is very difficult cases. D, problem. D type is problem requiring care only. The cause is not known and the countermeasure is known. This type is called as D type, problem require only care. The problem, cause is not the current. What is the current? This problem has been created. That is unknown, known, and the solution also known. Countermeasure is this. Countermeasure means solution is known. This is called simple problems. B means we don't know the cause. We know the cause. We don't know the countermeasure. That is called a B type problem. C type problem, cause is A type problem means cause is unknown. The countermeasure is also not knowing. So that is a really worth solving problem. It may involve DOE kind of countermeasure also. Tools also used for solving these kind of A kind of problems. I'm not going to explain each and everything. This is one case. There is a drop arm. This part is called as a drop arm. This drop arm has to have two outer rays, roller bearing outer rays. By the one is this direction, other one will be the other direction. If this is not assembled under a particular station, it may not detect at any other stations. Only it will be detected in the vehicle testing. So this is one of the problem. Customer complaint has been notified. Then the part has to be, entire assembly has to be removed. Okay, entire part has to be removed out. Then only this part has to be pressed and we have to split the part. This is sequence to be followed by the activity. Just I will give you solutions. This is a machines, automated machines which is giving direction for the operator. If this sequence is to be violated, then the machine will be stopping immediately. This is a video. I'm going to press it. See that operator how it's working. Now it's giving the warning, the instruction. Please give the arm. Now he's giving the. See. Actually, I uploaded wrong picture, wrong video. The machine will give you the instruction for the operator. If the both side the arm is not pressed, the razor is not pressed, the part cannot be unloaded from the machine itself. That is the interlock has been given. Okay. So this is one of the examples. See, this one more thing is the length. This is one more characterizations or problem solving. The length has been less is the problem. Now the stopper has been assembled. These are the one of the characterizations for the problems. Okay. So these are the different type of problem solving tools being used by various countries, but the method remains same. But you can use the different kind of tools based on the problem nature of the problems or complexity of the classes. Okay. So whatever it may be, Six Sigma or 7 types of QC tools, 7 steps of approach, QC approach, or PDC, all are the remain same, but the tools used will be the vary. So now we are going to the next step. Whatever it may be, industrial engineering, VA, value engineering, preventive maintenance, JIT, or ISO, TPM, TQM, all are base is 5 years. I hope our college faculties and our student has attended some seminar on 5 years. Hope ISO. I have seen that picture with our principal also attending the video, the training. Okay, just I run through this. This is the. Sorry, sir. 1 second, please. 2 minutes. Maximum 5 minutes. Okay. So this is the English on the left side, Japanese method. English on the right side, English explanation. Hope you have undergone the training. So I'm not going to in detail on this thing. One is, so this is sorting out the necessary tools and removing out the unwanted tools. Okay. When unwanted tool is identified or parts are identified, this is a tag. Red tag has been identified and it has to be placed on the part to move the part from one location to other locations. This is a wet to dry concept. Wet means be on the soft floor. Dry means nothing on the soft floor. See, this is a canteen. So the part, no parts be on the soft floor area, so that it is easy for cleaning and no hidden. This is the Coconut to car parking. Like coconut mandi, the parts are assembled like this. This is the car parking method. So no parts should be touched. So the no searching time to identify a part or screw or tools. The maximum permitted time is 120 seconds. That is the international timing. So take out the part within 120 seconds, or it may be record or whatever it may be. The time given is only 120 minutes, 120 seconds. That is 2 minutes. Okay. So this is the another one being practiced at various sub floors. Similarly for offices, this is our tag identification. So this tab is being used for identifying the various type of files. As we said, coconut to car parking. One part should not be touched on the other parts. And dedicated bins and containers. Okay. To sign in, see that factory. Sign in means it's cleaning. So it should be like this, so that anything may not be hidden and it should be visible to everybody. It should be compared with the factory front end and the scrapyard. So this is standardization. Like in industry, there are two various kind of pipelines used, which is for which activities. So this has been defined. On off switch. So fifth one is training and discipline. With training only everything is possible. Next one is fixed point photograph. From this location only you have to take the photograph before and after improvements. So one more video I am skipping out. And visual management being practiced at the sub floors are identifying. This is one of the 5 years technique. Okay. So we are running a startup time, so I'm just running these slides. I'm skipping out this thing also. And as we discussed, our sir said, Deming is the precious award for the industries. So Ashok Leyland also won the Pantanagar and Ashok Leyland so unit plant won the Deming award. We have also, I am also supported on this thing on 2 ways, as our Prakash sir explained. So these are award pictures. So this is a precious recognition for the best quality in Japan. These are the number of some of the companies which are received in the beginning stages. Now it's almost so many industries. Okay. With this, I'm putting a last video. It may be 4 minutes. It will be giving a valuable idea for you as a students. Just I am running this video. This is the last video.
As one CEO put it, today we're moving into a world of the prosumer, consumer combined with a producer. And the consumer really now has a role in building up the products and providing inputs to the products that CEOs are developing and launching.
Well, acting globally enables you to be flexible. It gives you access to skills around the world, and enables you to have the best possible cost base.
You have to exceed your customers' expectations, and that should be part of the DNA of any company nowadays.
Right then, right here, right then, right here, right then, right here, right then.
Okay. So change is the only thing which we have to go further things. Without changes or without adapting the new changes, it is very difficult. So with this, I am summing up this. This is a Quality is an endless journey. We have to be always better be running. Always the competitor will eat away. So that is the message. So we have to be in a proactive measures, proactive way to adapting the new methodologies. Okay. So with this, I am ending the sessions because of the time consumption and I am reducing so many things. I am going to explain all the things because it's a vast area. It requires minimum 2 days to explain everything. So that's why I am not explaining anything as a theoretical portion. With the videos and case studies, I have explained this in concept. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, friends. Over to Prakash, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The session is really meaningful, informative one, sir.
Hey, yes, sir. Audible, sir. Prakash, sir, pesalam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The session is meaningful and informative one. We know that it's very difficult to complete within the time slot. Very thank you, sir. And with your presentation, we will how to operate the industries in best practices. Thank you very much, sir. So it's a good time to propose vote of thanks. It's a great honor to me to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. So first, I would like to thank today's resource person, Mr. N. Muthusamy sir, Senior Manager TMS, Ashok Leyland, Corporate Chennai, for his excellent and informative webinar. Sir, this is really meaningful. Thank you very much for your continuous support towards TC, sir. Thank you, sir. So I record my sense deep of gratitude to our TCE management and respected the principal Dr. B. Abhay Kumar sir to allow us to conduct this kind of webinars. Thank you, sir. I extremely grateful to our beloved head of department, Dr. for his continuous support and guidance. Thank you, sir. I express my sincere thanks to Mr. M. Karthik, Assistant Professor, one of the organizers of this workshop. Thank you, sir. Finally, I would like to thank all the mechanical engineering faculty members and participants for their active participation and involvement. So without your involvement, this program won't get success. Thank you all, and we will meet on other webinars. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you all. So with this note, I will close this meeting, sir. Thank you, sir.
Prakash.
Sir.
I wish to share a few words.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I express my sincere thanks to Muthusamy, born to win Muthusamy especially.
Thank you, sir.
Because even though it is a 2-hour lecture, he has covered a lot of things, especially Kanban, Kaizen, and then tubing system, and then all the things were covered with only videos and case studies. Actually, which cannot be possible to show everything, but he did it well. According to me, he has taken
a lot of efforts.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, your voice is cracking.
Hello.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Muthusamy.
Thank you, sir.
I thank M. Karthik, T. Prakash, and all the faculty members who attended the program and the students. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
அப்ப நான் வாங்கிட்டு வரேன், நான் போட்டுக்கிறேன்.